JD. Hey, Catfish Customs. Nice Catfish Customs. I like that. Tanya, honey. What's going on, darling? You good? Tanya, Raven. Hey, guy. Hey, lady. Hey, darling. Hey, person. Hey, Infinite One. Hey, Chris. I'm confused. I'm having like gender issues because I need a guy friend to discuss like disgustingness, and I'm lacking. So I'll get Tony Miller, Stephen, John F., Donald Woods. Who did I miss? I missed somebody. Chris, I got Chris Infinite One. Okay, John F., Steve, Tony, Donald Woods, George Swinger. Hi, George. Gloria, Tanya. You're good. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offended. I offended Gila today, and I'm still getting over it. I know Gila's listening, but I just I thanks, Tanya, honey. Tom, Eric. I don't know who that is. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. What's going on, man? You're not the Kevin Williams that I used to know. Yeah, I guess Kevin Williams is a pretty common name. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And so let me launch right into this. What Gila sent me. This comes from Nancy Drew. This is forwarded from Nancy Drew. Truly, I understand this has been a very long and frustrating journey. But keep in mind, when all is said and done, you will have memories that most of the world will have missed out on. You will be able to share those memories with your children and grandchildren. I know things are tough. I have the gray hair and wrinkles to prove it, LOL. But know in your heart everything is in complete control and going according to God's plan. Try to breathe, make your memories. This historical and biblical time will never happen again. You were chosen to be here. Remember what a privilege that really is. Love you all. That's from Nancy Drew. So I think that's a pretty cool way to like start the evening, right? And credits for this movie may start Tuesday night. Okay, so yeah, so this is also from Gila about that. This speech is going to be listened to by many people, and it could be, who knows what, that they're going to take Mr. T away to safety somewhere, and then they won't be able to blame him for what's coming, right? It could be. I mean, I think that's what the script is about. Yeah. Can I see myself? Yeah, I can see myself on the camera. I'm sorry. I always forget to look at the camera. I'm always looking down, but I'm working on it. Okay. So yeah, so like I had the most. I was out. I just got to fix one thing. Actually, I could probably reach over to it. I decided because I got such a small amount of glass on my first trip this morning, and I decided I wanted to know what the tide was, how the tide affects the amount of glass that I find. So I looked at the tide, like, I mean, you would have thought I would have done this. I'm a fisherman, so I'm very into tides. I mean, fishermen always know the tides. And I watch the tides, but I didn't really look. I haven't looked at the official report on the tides. And they're talking about 6 feet of tide, which is, I think it's lower than Long Island Sound. I always remember there were 8-foot tides, but maybe I was misled. Anyway, so I went out at this morning. It was a the time I went, it was just starting to turn around. It was just coming in. And I didn't find a lot of glass. I talked to I met a nice person, and we were collecting glass together. She and I met this nice woman named, I can't remember. A very nice woman. But anyway, I said, "What are you doing?" She says, "Well, I'm collecting glass." I said, "I'm also collecting glass." And we walked together like for a long time, for, like, let's say quarter of a mile together along the beach. And I kept saying, "There's one, you take it." And she says, "No, no, you take it." I mean, and we had both walked on the same path, but because we were walking together and having such a nice time chatting, we were finding all this glass on the way back. I told her the thing about that. If two people are, the reason they wanted us 6 feet apart is because when you're closer than 6 feet, you can manifest godliness very obviously. Anyway, so I went back the second time. I went back, the tide was coming in, and yeah, I got a lot more. I got a lot more, like, as the tide was almost peak. But I was on the phone with a woman named Erin, who is like very into divine manifestation. And it's just, I just had such a charming, I really just, I mean, she just spoke. She was talking about, she met, or she studied, or she learned about some guy who said that the evil ones know all about us, and they use language against us to confuse us and keep us from our true power, that we have unlimited power, that we're connected directly to source, like Adam was. Adam was like totally with source, man. They messed with our reptile, they put the reptilian DNA in us. We went from 12 strands to 2 strands. And they keep us in this like permanent slavery. They enslave us. And then Gila said, yeah, they put us into the fear space and they get us to do their dirty work because we are great manifestors. So if you're in fear, you're going to manifest some weird stuff. So, thanks for the notification. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think you have to press the bell some way. I don't know. But hey, Kevin. Anyway, so I was just listening to her describing this incredible process, and I realized something about Aaron that, like, in the beginning, it was like I was like I would try to say something, and she would, sometimes there are a couple of women that call me and they just talk. They don't require anything back. They just talk, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I find it quite charming, really, not to have to do much. And I'm just listening, and they usually have really cool things to say. Like Raven from Alaska calls me and tells me about how she goes out on walks with her dogs, and she's constantly bumping into the moose, and the moose they're just like kind of cool. They're like, "Come on, lady, just." But and then Aaron was telling me about this guy that has it all down. He says the evil ones use our force against us, but we are totally connected, and our memories have been taken from us by this evil force. But we've been reincarnated. We've been we've been here a long time, and nobody dies, and all this kind of cool like information. And she was just telling. Now, when she first started talking to me, I was like trying to say something, and then I asked her, I said, "What sign are you?" She said, "I'm Aquarius." I said, "Oh, that explains it, man, because I'm Aquarius too." So she's just like used to talking, and I was like, "Okay, man, I'm good with it. I can listen." She always has really cool stuff to say. So um, Aquarians, we're not really like grounded. I mean, I'm obviously, and it's just the way we are. So that was pretty cool. But the idea that we are directly connected to source, and she kept saying, "Yeah, Gila's book, and Gila says it's all about the heart space, and that if we're in our intellect, this is what I'm always saying. If you get into your intellect, you're going to be fooled by the demons. You got to stay in your heart space, keep your heart open, and then you'll manifest really cool stuff, like beach glass. I mean, sea glass. I mean, what could be better than a nice chunk of sea glass? I mean, it's like for me, it's like looking for diamonds. I mean, I get so excited when I find a piece of sea glass. You would think, wow, I'm going to cash it in for $5 million. It doesn't. I'm just happy to get it. It's just like, wow, this is a beautiful piece of glass, and I don't know why I'm into it, but there are others out there. So I met her name is Adrian. So Adrian and I were just like waltzing together, and we were like, I kept saying, Adrian, there's one. And she goes, no, you take it. You take it. She kept giving it to me. And I felt bad after a while, but she says, so what are you talking about? She says, I have barrels and barrels of sea glass at home. I practically throw it out. It's like, it gets to a point. I said, I'm starting to have a lot of sea glass. Um, that it probably gets to be, like you have to like probably get rid of it so that you have room to live in your house. She says, yes, it definitely gets like that. Anyway, so, and I told her about I told her about the Lifeway patches. I told her about my channel, and we just had the best time together. And then we got to a jetty, and she says, "Okay, this is I have to go back now." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go on my way." There are all these jetties now. They just built two big jetties. I don't know if you were watching behind us. And now but to get to the really good sea glass, you have to go past the jetties into this open space. It's just listen, it's making my life so much fun. Hey, Eric, S17, cool, man. TSWP. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. You got us live. Thanks for the notification. Okay, George, good to see you, man. Everybody. Let me put, yeah, I'm way behind you guys. Okay. You have a great collection of rocks. Yeah, I've also, my rock collection has dissipated. I used to have it. Yeah, keep sea glass in jars. It's heavy, right? Ingrid Verbunt, aka She Wolf, mostly for rocks. Jenny Miner. Hey Jenny, I'm working out my like photography issues. Like I figured out a big thing on my camera. I know it's only protecting us from disappointment. I'm sorry I was so hopeful with it. Yeah, I know, Tanya. Listen, don't apologize, man. It's totally cool. I mean, it's just we want stuff to happen, but according to Aaron, we're godly. We are God in a body, and that's what Chassidus says. That's what they all say. It's like we're just pieces of God that think that we're something else. God lets us believe that we're not who we are. So we want the EBS. We want things to happen. I'm good, man. I'm good. But I'll be honest with you, and I want everyone to know this. I was out of sorts this morning. I had a difficult day, and I said, how do I get out of this? How did I get into this? And I started, and I talked, I was communicating with Gila, and I was just out of sorts. I was just nervous, and you need, yeah. I think I'm good, Jenny. I think I got it figured out. But I said to myself, "What am I going to do?" Yeah, God is within all of us, but Kate. It's not just He's within us. He is us. We are God. I mean, not in the ego sense, like I am God. I am the sun, the daughter of the moon. It's like it's not even that. Like to say, I don't know. I don't want to get off on that tangent, but to say, you know what I'm about to say. I don't want to go there. But anyway, yes, just relax. All right, back up. This is my. I'm doing this. No, you could start your own YouTube channel. Call it the Demon of Doubt Speaks. Oh man, really, like you're trying my patience, man. It's enough already. Um, I used to think the demon of doubt was God. It was like shaming me. Okay, you messed up again. You're not good enough. You're funny looking. And another thing that Erin told me that was really juicy. This is really cool. That remember I've been trying to talk to the birds. She said the birds are telepathic, man. She says I was doing that too. She was going to the woods, trying to talk to animals. They're like telepathic. So I tried it. This time I didn't go. I just telepathic. I just started to communicate telepathy, and they're like, you're not so bad. I'm sorry that we called you ugly before, but you don't have a red beak. But we'll let you in the club. You know that the animals like they're totally telepathic. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, no, but I want you to know that I have that I that I'm not like I'm ascended master. I'm going to manifest some diamonds in my I'm going to turn sea glass into emeralds and diamonds in my spare time. Like no, it's you will send me some cool stuff. You already do. You send me such great pictures, Jenny. You are such a great photographer. Whistle to the birds, right? So Aaron is saying, no, you just vibe them out, man. They like I have these birds on my beach that are unbelievable looking. They have these long, bright red beaks and bright red eyes, and I'm totally telepathic. But the birds, we are. I think we're all telepathic. We're all totally telepathic, man. We can do that stuff. It's just that, we want telepathy to be in the intellect. It's in the heart space. That's the real communication. Channeling the Pleiadians. Do, 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 do. No, we're always channeling the Pleiadians. I mean, what words are coming through us? The devil can be nice and beautiful. Don't be fooled by it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Animals resonate on a frequency that we have to calm our minds to connect with their frequency. Yeah, I'll go for that. That's a good one. And to our fellow GFs this weekend, hope. Lots of crystals from Brazil, though that must be nice. Maybe they do not fear me either. I know, yeah, but that you just have to just communicate. I was always, I mean, I was major in love with the Dr. Dolittle books, and I had a contest with my friend Richard to see who could read more Dr. Dolittle books when we were like in fifth grade or something, fourth grade. I don't know, but you're not allowed to fall in love. Why? We should all be in love. We should all be in love all the time. You could fall in love with Keela. I'm totally in love with Keela. Are you kidding me? I mean, I can't even, I can't even say her name without, I start to cry. I just feel so connected to her. But, it's just, she's married. I mean, and I don't want to mess with that. Um, and it's not that we're just really close friends. I mean, I can tell her things, most things. I found out today there's some things I shouldn't tell her. The devil's very deceiving. Watch out. I would love to see your beaches. Yeah, you're right. I could start doing a broadcast from the beach too. Somebody said, look at your DNA as an antenna to the universe. Look at how ants can find there. That's very interesting. Someone said, look at your DNA as an antenna of the universe, either whatever you call it. Look at how ants can find food in your kitchen, those little antennas. Punisher's about to drop the hammer. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think this is all part of the thing. The first arrest will shock the world, right? 11, wait, what's this? And Elven Realm was fabulous. The codes of creation. Oh my God, so much. I totally understand it. That's beautiful, man. Jenny Mac, you're awesome. Yes, I do sell t-shirts on my YouTube channel. Like this, you could buy this cup, and you can buy t-shirts. I don't know why I haven't bought more of them. I mean, in fact, I don't really like cotton. I don't know. Some people like cotton, but I think all the shirts in there are cotton. I like this kind of like fabric, this like stuff. Your hair is an antenna, yeah, and your beard. He comes before. Usually, he comes on before it. Yeah. Um, Hair is an antenna. So, yeah. How can't you love Gila? I mean, that's exactly right. Gila, I know your ears are burning right now, but Gila, we all love you because you are the essence of love. You're just like you're like, I say she's like the Peter Pan, a female Peter Pan. She's just like forever, forever young. Might want to play with your camera settings to get some great photos. Yeah. I'm actually afraid to use this camera outside of the studio, but yeah, she's very sweet. Unbelievable. Everybody loves Gila. She is elegant. She is elegant. Gotta grab one for sure. I loved soft. I get sensitive. The last few years, I thought it was pain meds. Soft. Gotta grab one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying, Jenny Mac. Um, maybe maybe she's the Peter Pan of peanut butter. Okay. Hava Nagila. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Gila is amazing. Gila is absolutely amazing. Gila, I hope you're getting this down, man. She's in the car right now. So, um, sorry, the shirts. I think the shirts are cool. I mean, I actually own one. I think I'll probably buy some more shirts. But if somebody ever has an inclination to work on the store, I had my son do it for a while, but it's been a long time. Yeah, I know. B&H. I call them all the time, man. I call them. I just got another light from them. How do I find Jason Shirk and Grant on Rumble? I'm not sure they are on Rumble. I think they're on their own channel. I think I have it in the show more. She is a veritable force. Yes, Gil is a veritable force. She's unbelievable. But I think in the show more, because if you subscribe to through my link, if you go to Jason Shirka through my link, that helps this channel. Because I have my course, I have a Kabbalah course on his channel. Gil has my utmost respect. She can prescribe. Yes, she can prescribe drugs. Right, Jedi Princess. Yes. Um, thanks, Linda. By the way, I'm really pleased people are really getting on school. I think that's going to be a great platform for us. You go to B&H. You got to go? Yeah. I probably have to go. It was only on Unified. Yeah. He shared it on YouTube. That's nice. Originally it was on Unity. Scary laughter is good medicine. I'll go through your show more. I'll go through your show more. Thanks. Yeah, go through the show more. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Jason left this interview up because it was necessary. Gila, you're awesome. Gila has my respect. Listen to this, Gila. School is the real deal. You like it? It's a good platform. And I'm not going to be on this Thursday because I'll be celebrating Passover. But I think people will be meeting on the Zoom. All you have to do is go to the calendar and click on school, SKOOL. All right, so should we venture into some Gila, Elizabeth loves you. Everybody loves you, Gila. Last time I couldn't get on school. I don't know why. You're beautiful inside and out. We love you. That's from Linda Alvarez. Wow. All right. Um, amazing. Amazing. They're putting 5G nodes all over Wildwood and North. Nah, don't worry about it. Just so that my husband told me there were sirens. No, they're not going to. Don't worry, Karen. It's false fake news. They're not. They have no power. I'm having the first huge celebration here on Good Friday. Gila pulls out time crystals. No worry about. Yeah, don't worry about 5G. Did I miss much? Not much. No. Look forward to the sequel. I'm not into it. Yeah, I mean, okay, they are new. Never saw them before. What Aaron said was that every 2,000 years we get a reset or something like that, that we're about to have our DNA reset teeth. Yeah. I'm hearing there were sirens going off in different parts of the country. Don't wear white shoes after Good Friday. Thanks, Guru and family. Thanks, Mordechai. My neshama senses Pesach. Yeah, Pesach is coming. We have covered. Nobody will be harmed by any of that. We have this covered. Yeah. Okay, so let's go check it out. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Mr. T and people were so mean to him; they really want to lock him locked up. Yeah, but it's good for him to be locked up because then they can't blame him for anything. And there's going to be a lot going down, man. As soon as he's out of harm's way, I think it's time. You've put some of your photography on school. That's so good, Jenny. That's so sweet of you. Does watch the water and saving Israel for last mean Moses? Good question. I'm not sure. That's a very interesting insight. That's from Columbo's partner. Sorry, I had too much sea glass connecting. By being by the ocean all day, I was just Trump's Kofifi was especially that the thing was neutralized. Okay, so let me go to let's go to the intel. Let's see what we can find. Sunday night, we may not find a lot. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Live studio. Put this here. Okay, now let's go down. I don't think that White Hat's going to put out anything more, but who knows? Let's see. Okay. All right, nothing new. Great things about to go down. Credits for this movie will start Tuesday night. Okay, so that's going to be a big night. That's the night before Passover starts. Look up Easter. It's pagan. What do you think? 4-1 so much. 4-4-5, 4-4. He was pumping 4-1 so much because you're saying April Fools. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this says. Okay, I don't know if you could hear the music, but how it feels getting your account reinstated on Twitter. There's a guy jumping like a frog. Actually, Zelensky is the highest paid actor. He got 18 billion. All right. 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 Enough. Gnug. Enough. Let's go to Whiplash, see what Whippy's about. Who's got any info? New McDonald's temporarily shuts U.S. offices as it prepares to inform employees about layoffs. I'm sorry, I'm so tired being out in the sun. Japan breaks with U.S. allies, buys Russian oil at prices above cap. New McDonald's McDonald's temporarily shuts U.S. offices as it prepares to inform employees about layoffs. Let me just look what this is about. Doesn't say. Okay, I'm going back. Going back to Whippy. Missing 3 days on Trump, April 2022 calendar. The the deputy ministers of Russia, Iran, Syria, and Turkey will meet 4-4. JB's former EA Kathy Chung testified before HOC Biden's handling of classified records while VP. Mr. T arrest. POTUS will be up all night. Pray, watch the news tomorrow. The start. Oh, sorry. So the start. Red October returns to base, 4-5. Passover begins. Yeah, we saw this before. Okay, so nothing really new here. Nothing to see here, kids. Nothing at all, really. Okay, let's see. We're going here, going to Tyranny. Oh, gosh, I'm tired. Oh, the sun really takes it out of you. Okay, Congress, it's time to act quickly and deliver the assault weapons ban to my desk, says JB. Historically speaking, regimes who seek to disarm their constituents end up massacring millions of them. Compound that with, okay, I'm not going to read any of this, but it doesn't look good. Family is everything. God is good. Picture of bin Salman. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman welcomes the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi upon his arrival. Very nice. He looks very charming. Midnight Rider channel. The Democrats are a party that like kids in ways that are not kosher. McDonald reportedly temporarily shuts its U.S. officers and prepares layoff notices. This is just one today. I can't post all the pics, plus I don't sit on flight applications all day, but I have thousands of photos on here and Facebook in my documents on the military operations taking place. All the laws and orders, nobody can say it wasn't there. The country U is not, believe it or not, the 51st state. Yes, Democrats like children. Train carrying hazardous materials derails in Arizona. Imagine that. In Jenin, Israel, Special Forces unit takes down jihadi terrorist moments ago. Approximately 2.5 tons of the element U stored in a site in Libya has gone missing. 2.5 tons of uranium just go missing. Interesting. Prepare for more U.S.-Russian air action soon. One big weapons summit. There's a protest. Oh, really, who wrote Tyranny? Really, in Israel, the highest level, the Kremlin approved the aggressive actions of the Russian military fighter jets against the U.S. military drone over the Black Sea. 3 U.S. officials familiar with the intelligence say NBC. And they're saying in Israel, civil war is within touching distance. I don't know. Why did 50 nations agree to protect Antarctica? Maybe this is the reason. Let's see. Let me just see what it is. Wake up, it exists. They're saying that they found a long time ago, like warm place in Antarctica, like 300 acres of land that's has no ice on it. It's beyond the ice wall. Okay, so our planet is probably a lot bigger than what people have been telling us it is. Three older ladies in the back of a car commercial for Wendy's back in the day. Mr. T always treats his peeps to McDonald's. Oy, oy, oy. That's so sick. Um, I think the DS wants to provoke Russia. Yeah, yeah, definitely. They definitely want to provoke. Mr. T is draining the swamp. Yes, indeed. Wake up, it exists. Why do 50 nations agree to protect Antarctica? Maybe this is the reason. There's land. There's more to it than meets the eye. Physical gold will be priced locally at sovereign levels to manage reverse trade flow imbalances, preventing one-way trade flows. Since this is a global system, the pricing reference, I believe, will be grams per gold and not the imperial ounces. Prices will be grams per barrel, for example. This new international monetary system creates what analysts and politicians are calling for, a global level playing field, which means no hegemonic currency. Didn't the Fed Reserve came out with a report about the challenges facing cross-border payments as being slow and archaic? Due to high fees, limited accessibility, and the friction of this problem includes currency exchange, legal regimes, and technological issues. Well, what is one thing that can solve all these problems? Digital currency, XRP, XLM, which is why countries are being linked via the World Bank and US Treasury under the guise of a food crisis. We do not need to consider any one world currency because you need your own to join the BRICS nations, understand? Okay, so the economy is about to be changed. There will be three different forms of money in the new Basel COMEX system, a combination of old and new: sovereign money, fiat dollar backed by gold for use within sovereign borders; digital currency or crypto assets, XRP, for exchange across borders. XRP will be used to balance trade accounts, and gold will be used to back everything. Income, property, and capital gains tax will be eliminated. They're going to push for technology that will make taxes obsolete. Guess what will be key policy in this? ISO 222. The policy will prevent government abuse of our financial system. Okay, let's see. April 2022, Titanic false flag story behind Lincoln's death, meanings behind Snow White, the meaning of autist in 17 drops, Operation Snow White explanation, the hunting lodges of the Roth people. I guess they're saying that everything is about to be exposed in the month of April. I don't know. Well, let me just look at this last thing. Click on Deep Dive's logo, upper corner. They have a list of all the things that are going to be declassified. Seismic activity spreading earthquake update for planet magnum opus mea culpa. From yours truly towards the end of the broadcast, a large and important work of art, music, or literature. especially one regarded as the most important work of an artist or writer. Mea culpa, the acknowledgement of one's fault or error. There's a picture of a storm. Uh-huh. I guess that's the point. The storm is upon us. What storm, Mr. President? You'll see. I think the storm really starts on Tuesday. The system is failing. The facts are unveiling. This is for all you misfits who are born with an extremely high and unmalleable frequency, who followed the sleeping herd from a distance, not out of conformity, but out of having a sense of duty to protect them, to watch for harmful flanks for the predatory elite. Always remain to be the very best versions of humanity God has made you to be, because the world needed it so. Protect the weak and vulnerable. Protect those who cannot protect themselves from evils they cannot see. Protect the manipulated from the manipulators. Your love and compassion is an antidote to the poison most don't even know they're infected with from these satanic monsters who stalk our people like prey. But we have their scent. So from this life to what's after, from this realm to the next, there's nothing they can hide. It's follow all of you to any place to chase these demons down. To the people who got the, you know what, we tried to warn you, who criticize us because they can't see, I'll fight for you. I'll fight for truth, looking for a way out. Can you see the light now? In the darkest hour, you will see the light through looking for a way out. Can you see the light now? I'll fight for you. We won't stop fighting for you no matter what. Right? Gila and Elven Realm was fabulous. Which video was that? Was that with Colin? I'm not sure which one. Oh, it was that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which the cool mosaic out of your sea glass. That's a great idea. I love some of the colors of the sea glass. Okay, let's look more. So we're here for the normies. Okay, finally, we're hearing about intensified fighting at underground bases in the U.S. and now Canada. We're even getting news reports out of Canada where they are at least admitting recent earthquakes aren't natural, but almost certainly lying about the cause. Notice it was 4 kilometers underground. This show also includes military fireworks in the Middle East. Last week saw an unprecedented military clash between Iran and the U.S. on Syrian soil. Until now, the Russians have held back the Iranians, but now that Iran and Saudi Arabia have a military alliance, it looks like the green light has been given by China and Russia to kick U.S. oil thieves out of Syria and Iraq. We all predicted Pope Francis's death would be revealed this year or publicly removed. Now the fight for the Vatican is taking as deep state from several countries want their puppets installed. Let me just see what's coming in over here. Okay, epic pop systems fail. We got that. All right, let's read this. Egypt has abandoned the IMF and has officially become a new member of the new development bank created by BRIC member states Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. There is also a lot taking place in Africa. Last week, 40 heads of African states met with Putin and Xi in Moscow. Now, in a sign the Russians, having kicked the French out of most of Africa, are going after British ex-colonies. Uganda President Yoweri Museveni said that he was grateful for the Soviet Union's assistance in Africa fight against colonialism. We are very satisfied with our cooperation and the Russian Federation in the sphere of defense. At about the same time, Chad is nationalizing all assets from multinational oil giant ExxonMobil, including its hydrocarbon and exploration permits. This means that the rocker people are no longer able to steal oil from that country. Now, another thing that Aaron agreed with me, she said, the Rockefellers are not the big bad boys. It's the AI that's way beneath all this. It's the Dracons. It's the Greys. It's the really AI behind all this. It's not the rocker people. They're just like the little pawns. Meanwhile, General Michael Langley, the head of the African Command, AFCOM, is admitting Africans who receive U.S. training later go on to be involved in coup against civilian governments. We also see trucks moving coal from Richard Bay in South Africa to the EU, 9.6 million tons in 9 months. It may be that, like the Americans are fleeing Syria with the last of their stolen oil, the KM is fleeing South Africa with stolen coal. It is with these sorts of developments in mind that Xi Jinping told the media change is coming that hasn't happened in 100 years, and we are driving this change together, to which Mr. P. Vlad answered, I agree. They added, China's Country U peace proposal is not only endorsed by Russia, but also supported by the entire global South. The war on the Country U has been won by Russia anyway. As things stand, 100,000 U soldiers are trapped in the strategic and important city of Bakhmut and Artamovsk. Now we find out that the our defense minister Sergei Shogai and Turkish minister whatever reached a deal on the Black Sea. He who controls the Black Sea will win this war. The cornered KM rats, meanwhile, are upping the ante on their war crimes. Polish intelligence says the country U has been pushing chemical weapons for 2 months. The exact chemical composition of the substance used is not known, but they cause serious injuries to soldiers and civilians. The use of chemical weapons is a crime committed by the side of the U side. The KM are also trying to spread radioactive substances disguised as depleted uranium shells, which is why UK Deputy Defense Chief Annabel Goldie will be charged with war crimes. PEDS Act, state of emergency declared, which activates FEMA and DHS, Department of Law of War manuals. Stratford Act signed in January 11, 2021. Executive Order 13848, imposing certain sanctions in the event of foreign interference in the United States selection process. By expecting a massive retaliation from the country R, likely this week, patriots. In the state of Montana, another echelon of 25 wagons derailed, from which unknown contents spilled. Okay, so they're doing this all over the place. Video of Montana train derailment. The current, I think we read this already. The current Gilligan's Island is Operation Connect is getting direct from the top elites. Yeah, we taught this about Sergey Brim singing like a bird. Sergey Brim, yeah. And again, they put in parentheses Jewish, like only the Jewish people get these parentheses. If you're Catholic, if you're Buddhist, if you're Hindu, you're just like saying. But if you're Jewish, and these probably aren't even Jewish, I don't know. I sort of doubt it, but I don't know. It's crazy. The moment when Valdin Tatarsky is presented with a statue in which there was an explosive. I don't know. Some kind of explosion. The first shots from the scene of the explosion. So, guys, I've seen lots of doom and gloom lately because things aren't happening in the speed many would like. When you fall into the they are all on the same team mindset, you want to keep a few things in mind. A, we live in a world of duality where there is evil, there must be good because evil cannot exist without good, or how would we know it was evil? We have not been disarmed, and the masses are already beginning to awaken. C, the people who accepted the medical treatment, the sheep that fall in line and listen to orders, those will be the ones who become incapacitated. Then those who are left standing are angered, awakened, armed patriots who will sacrifice it all for freedom. The writing is on the wall. The plan is not set up for them to all be evil. Otherwise, the gun thing would not have been made prior to the truth beginning to leak out. Just remember these things. No doom and gloom, no fear. They will fight, but you are ready. Okay, so we don't have to worry, man. It's all good. Breaking train derailment in Montana, we got that. Syrian army eliminates a group of Al Qaeda people. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, we're moving on. All right. More clear video. David Strait explains Beirut blast. It's all about the children in the world. I don't know what that's a reference to. Just take it at face value. Oh, there's a post that just came out. McDonald's. We knew that. Oh, John Voight has been such a faithful ally to Mr. T and Patriots all these years. Truth shall prevail. The 45th president shall save the nation from the barbaric left insanity, and we, the people, shall help with our truths and prayer. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good so far. If you want to do a song, I'm not sure I'm even conscious, but I could try. Let's Gila and Warrior, yeah. Thanks, Michelle Primetime. The double stars is coming very bright. The double star, is that behind me? Don't know. Happy New Year, XRP. Lift the veil. Amen. Ellie. Oh, Shelly. Ma Shelly. Comment ça va? Is that the right thing to say? Dixie. Gila, you're posting. How cool. You got home, I guess. Did anyone read the New York Times article about the treasonous presidents since and including? I put some tips and tricks on photography on for school. Thank you, Jenny. XRP Chevy, God, and Ann Murphy. We are all humans. Yes, indeed. And we are connected to Source, Fed Now program. We're directly connected to Source. We don't need to be told anything. It even says this in Chassidus. We do not need books. We do not need rabbis. We will not need any of this. We will go directly to Source. It says that. We are source. We are source. We are literally source. And we are being held down by this AI force that's using our own things against us. All right, let's play the. You want to play the EBS blues? How about that, you guys? Let's cheer up a little bit. Enough seriousness. We're all source, man. We're all godly. We're completely godly. We just have to open our eyes. That's what the Rebbe said. Just open your eyes, man. We're all godly. We don't need any of this evil stuff. We don't need fear. We don't need, any of that. I have been. Oh, where's my lyrics? I think they're up there. Okay, I have to just fetch my lyrics. This is going to be interesting because I could potentially trip over the guitar wire, but I'm gonna play it safe because because I can. If you want to know how I get my jollies these days, it's by looking at this. Can you see this? No, because it's upside down. This is a this is a map of the blues scale in E. So I can play with it and I can learn all the notes in the scale. It's like kind of like connecting the dots. You just yeah, you just connect the dots, and that way one can you could find once you connect the dots, you can go. You just connect the dots. It's pretty easy. XRP would be a cool song. Yeah, I know XRP, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can find this. So I'm learning. Learning to put together the pieces of the blues scale together, all the way up the neck. All right, wrong song. Here we go. Wait a minute. Are we hearing the guitar or my? I think so. Yeah, because I can turn it loud. It goes up. This is not the best system. I think eventually I'll replace this. But Jill, you here, man? I haven't heard from Jill all night. Uh, Ellie said the Democrats leave those kids alone. Right, exactly. Are you using a pick or do you have blisters? I use a pick sometimes. Ripple is actually Mitchell partner with all of Europe banks. Yeah. Are you using? Okay, so hey teacher, leave those kids alone. Right. Kitchen shelves are fully stocked. I got bottles of water under my cot. Oh Lord, I got the EBS blues. Oh, Dr. Fauci, he got that ouchie. Jelaine and Jeffrey, they weren't no slouchies. Oh, Lord, I got the EBS blues. I'm waiting for those 10 days of darkness. I'm waiting, but not much longer, for the first arrest. Somebody please tell me, why is that general, hey Jill, wearing a dress? Day after day, night after night, not a single black swan in sight. Oh Lord, I got the EBS blues. Day after day, night after night, I think there's a first arrest in sight. Oh Lord, I got Rosie. BS Blues. Yes, indeed. I got them, man. I got those EBS blues. All right. So, yeah. Are you guys heard enough of me? Can we call it a night? I see a plane behind me. Yeah, the plane's trying to get away, right? So that guy's got a really scratchy voice, man. Can you please jack up the speed a little bit, man? I want to get to Miami right now. I don't want to hang out in New York. Yeah, I know there's a lot of that going on. Chérie, ma chérie. All right, let's see. What else can we play that's kind of like fun? I don't know. Everything is too serious right now. I don't really feel like playing anything serious, I don't think. Yeah, it's too serious stuff. We don't need serious right now. We need to just lighten up, right? Yeah. How about I know you rather gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you rather gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I'd shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Old folk songs I can play because I don't think they're subject to copyright laws. Anyway, yeah, this one's cool. Yeah, Jill and I had some. We were doing some cool jams. We could do it on school because we didn't have to worry about copyrights. We played some Leonard Skinner and all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that's not copyright. We could try. I don't seem to be getting copyright strikes about this. Virgil Kane is the name, and I served on the Danville train. Till Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. By May the 10th, Richmond had fell. It's a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down. The bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down. The people were singing, they went na 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 ya na 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 ya. Back with my wife in Tennessee, one day she calls to me. Virgil, quick, come see, there goes Robert E. Lee. Now I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. You take what you need and leave the rest, but they never should have taken the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down. The bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down. The people were singing, they went na 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 ya na 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 ya na 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 ya. Like my father before me, I will work the land. And like my brother above me, who took a rebel stand, he was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, the bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down. The people were singing, they went na 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 ya na 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 ya. Snakes in the garden messed with our Mother Eve. We crossed the splitting sea, but we were never free. This is the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Twin towers, stacks of gold, all the votes and lives they stole. The little ones disappeared, we ran around in fear. This is the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. All along the countryside, people sat and cried. How much longer can it be? The Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. I went down to the ocean, have a look all around. I never thought I'd find that kind of peace of mind. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. I surrender in the courtyard. I surrender on the street. I surrender my ambition. I surrender to the thief. Sweet surrender. Sweet, sweet surrender. And I surrender to our new love on any road it takes. The garden is so beautiful, the apples taste so sweet. Sweet surrender. Sweet, sweet surrender. We all need to come together round the language of the heart. It's as easy as fishing, don't you know you're a magician? We all need to come together. We all need to come together. We all need to come together round the language of the heart. Love is a river, fear is a stone that I skip across the water on my gentle journey home. Sweet journey home. Sweet journey home. We all need to come together. We all need to come together. We all need to come together round the language of the heart. It's as easy as fishing, don't you know you're a magician? We all need to come together. We all need to come together. We all need to come together round the language of the heart. Yeah, I mean, that's what my friend Aaron was saying, that all we have to do is get out of our own way, get out of the intellect, get out of the fear space, stop trying to figure it out. That's all AI programming. And get back to the source, get back to the garden. I hate to quote from a band from those guys, but get back to the garden. Just vibrate with the frequency of love with your heart. Just open up your heart, man, and you could do anything. We're unlimited. We are connected directly to source. We just have to open up our hearts, think with our hearts, dance with our minds, and that's it, man. Nothing can stop what's coming because we're about to be woken up big time. All right, so thanks for coming, and yeah, it's all in the heart, man. That's what my friend Aaron was saying. We have no idea of how powerful we are. They've just been keeping us in our brains, in our intellect, in our fear space, And once we liberate ourselves, you don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to wait for the EBS. You don't have to wait for the first arrest. You don't have to wait for anything. All you have to do is open up your heart, and you're unlimited. You can create whatever you want all the time. Create your own narrative, create your own story, create your own storyline, create your own wealth, health, relationships, everything. Just all you have to do is open up your heart and let it unfold. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks, Charisse. Yeah, the best is yet to come. I mean, it's not even yet to come. It's right here. I mean, that's the other song. I don't know if I can really do it. What was 9:10? I don't know if I can really do it because I'm sort of playing with it still, but let me see. Let me just try. I'll try it because I have to start. I have to try to play it. Let's see if I can do this one. Yeah, you're hearing some guitar, right? Was the 5th of November, dust by my side, cross the river of rage, a burning fire. I could see 4 miles, left the eagles behind. Purple, green, cold metal grind. The winds of Yericho. It's like shaking. The winds of Yericho. Faceless maiden called out to me, left a silver slipper. You know what? I didn't put the battery in. That's why it's not playing. Duh, I'm looking. There's the battery. Oh, no wonder. Sorry. Winds of Yericho. Faceless maiden, she called out to me, left a silver slipper and a cup of hot tea. She said, never ride in the open to a prophet's grave. Better fill your basket with sky and wave. The winds of Jericho. The winds of Jericho. Climb to her window, climb without fear. The promised land is right here. Promised land is right here. In the winds of Jericho. The winds of Jericho. So the promised land is right here. We just have to open our eyes. Oh, I left out a whole verse. Okay, so open your eyes, my darling love. Shine your light on Noah's dove. Climb to her window, climb without fear. The promised land is right here. In the winds of Jericho. In the winds Yeah, that whole verse. Open your eyes, my darling love. Shine your light on Noah's dove. Climb to a window, climb without fear. The promised land is right here in the winds of Jericho. All we have to do is open our eyes, man. That's what the Rebbe said. And the rest is patty cake. So it's so simple, it's hard. Just open your eyes, man. Open your heart, and don't try to figure it out. You'll be fine. All right. Anyway, thanks for putting up with me, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, God willing. And let's see, tomorrow morning is Monday, so yeah, we're still good for Monday. And then Tuesday, I'll be getting ready for Passover, but I will probably broadcast Tuesday morning. The afternoon, I'm not so sure how that's going to go, but it's possible that I'll broadcast Tuesday night as well. And Wednesday morning, God willing, I'll be able to broadcast. And then Wednesday night, we'll be going into Passover. By then, we won't need the EBS, right? We'll be, the arrest. Mr. T will be giving a speech, and the rest will be history. Thanks, Jill, man. Beautiful one. I really appreciate it, and thanks for your help, Jill, and thanks for we started a whole new school, you and me, SKOOL. Jill and I were the first to be on the Zoom. Don't worry about the central bank steal, man. Everything's going to be good. Just keep your thoughts positive. Just know that we are creating our reality. All we have to do is resonate with the vibration of freedom. And we don't even have to open our mouths. We just have to think good, and it is good. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for letting me play, and God bless you all. We got this. Let's see if I can figure out how to get. I say that, but I don't know how I get